Hello and thank you for clicking on my channel, Kelly Legends Media. Thank you for all the subscribers who have subscribed recently. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the other subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I really do appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to be notified when a new video comes out, hit the little notification bell. And whenever I drop a video, you'll be notified. Then you can go back and watch it when you have time. Okay? All right, let's get started here. There's a lot of things that have popped into my mind that I'm going to be speaking about and probably in the next couple of videos. But I'm going to start off with this. Okay? Now, for those of you that know, in prison, they had these yards called SNY, a special needs yard, okay? They also have protective custody. They have different types of security measures that they put on inmates depending on who they are, why they're not allowed to go into the general population, and so on and so forth, okay? So when I say SNY, for those of you that don't know, that's one of the special needs yard where people go where they have problems existing on a general population yard with the rest of the inmates there in prison. So how do you get to a special needs yard from general population? There could be several reasons. You maybe have been removed from general population by the inmates on that yard for breaking, some rule, some infraction that you've committed that is not acceptable to the people that are in general population, and they get you off the yard. They don't want you there, So, they do what they do to you. You get taken off the yard, whether they beat you up or stab you or whatever, but basically you get, in some cases, carried off the yard. If not, you walk off the yard wounded. Not just physically, but your pride's also wounded because it's a terrible thing when you're rejected, Nobody likes the feeling. I don't care how hard or how tough you are. It hurts a man's pride, right? Anyways, so you get removed off these yards, and not only does the staff understand that you can't go back, but they also give you an opportunity to say you don't want to go back there. And they'll put you on one of these yards, a special needs or protective custody yard, whatever it is. Although now I hear that they're integrating the general population with these inmates, and a lot of people are getting hurt. But before, you used to be able to get off the yard and you would be kept separated, right? So let's talk about the people on these special needs yard, right? They use different terms. They refer to them as pesetas, PCs, basura. They call them all kinds of names, derogatory terms that when people use on you, it's insulting, because if you know what they mean and the way they're being said to you, they're pretty much calling you a piece of crap. You know what I mean? But let's talk about that for just real quick. Let's just hit on that for 1 minute. These guys are the same exact people that were on that general population yard. Just because they went on SNI don't make them less dangerous, less deadly. It doesn't take away that instinct they got in them. That's whether it's a survival instinct or it's just a killer instinct. That don't go away. If it's embedded and engraved in your heart, that's who you are, even in an SNY. People think, oh yeah, they're a bunch of sissies, or instead they use a bunch of pussies. But look it. You get one of those guys, man, and you back them against the corner, and trust me, man, you're gonna get a fight. They could hurt you just like a regular general population inmate can hurt you. It depends just who has better fighting skills, right? Now, you would think, okay, hey, I'm not in general population no more. I'm in this yard where now things are going to change and I'm going to be safe, and things are going to be kicked back and just do my time. No, It's not like that. That's a big misconception. Why? Because what happens is a lot of these men that go into these yards and into these situations where they can't be kept with general population, they still have that gang mentality, you know? They still have that predator mentality, you know, that bully mentality, whatever, all that anger too that's pent up in them. They're the same person that they were in the general population. They're just not amongst them anymore. So what they do, a lot of them, is they start their own gangs in these SNY and PC yards, okay? And they're prison gangs. And throughout the years, there's been several of them now created. There's so many, they're even fighting with each other on those SNY yards. Stabbing each other, killing each other, removing each other. Same thing they're doing in the general population yard. In fact, probably even worse, you know, because in general population you're not allowed to do certain things. In SNY yards, I hear that it's like, you know, you want to fight with somebody, you get down with them. You know, you want to stab somebody, you stab them. You know, and if they're affiliated with one of these groups, well, you know, you're going to get hit by these groups. You know. So basically, what ended up happening was these yards became even more dangerous, more treacherous, more active. When I say active, I mean the gang activity, you know, than the regular general population yards, you know. And these guys' mentality towards the guys on the general population yard is, it's war. It's war on sight. You know, instead of leaving general population and changing their lives, getting a new start, and preparing to go home or to improve their life, you know, increase their knowledge, you know, work out, you know, all these things that people have to focus on it in their own personal life, they focus on the gang activity and the fighting and the politics now that are going on these SNYs, just like they do on the general population yards, you know. And it's a shame because these men have a chance to reboot, to start over, you know, and maybe take another direction, you know. But, you know, people and human nature has been like that from the beginning of time, you know. Now I hear that they're integrating these two populations, calling them 50-50 yards, you know. And since they've started that, a lot of people have gotten hurt, you know. The families of these inmates coming from the SNY yards, these PC yards, protective custody yards, were protesting and trying to stop the state of California from doing this integration because they knew what was going to happen to their loved ones, and in most cases that's what happened, unless they pay to stay, or you know, I don't know I've heard so many stories about people who have told and have done some pretty atrocious stuff are able to come back with a little bit of cash, you know. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't been there. It's just stuff that I heard, and stuff mostly that I heard on YouTube. I can't verify it. I can't say it's true or not. But I've heard it is, you know. In any case, I just wanted to make this video kind of like a primer to my next video. Because on my next video, I'm going to talk about the YouTube channels that say that they're trying to help the youth, trying to deter the youth from becoming gang members, becoming prisoners in any state, and losing their freedom. And I would say most of these channels are ran by people who have fallen off and who are no longer general population, and who have gone as far as getting involved with the same lifestyle in an SNY or PC yard, you know. I think it's crazy, you know. In any case, I'm gonna end this video. I wish these people knew when it was time to change the tape in their head, man, and to start over and use those opportunities or those failures in life, which I call a failure, because they got involved with things they shouldn't have got involved with, apparently, whether it was drugs or gangs or whatever in prison, that caused them to end up in this situation. It was time for them to erase those tapes and start over and start looking for positive things to learn, and a positive way to do their time, and a positive way to live their life, even in prison. That being said, I hope some of you that are watching this this video take something away from it. You know, general population or SNY or whatever the situation is in prison is bad on both sides. It's a lifestyle and a culture, a prison culture, that you don't want to get caught up in, man. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. You know, people that usually jump in both feet, people that have a long extended period of time to do in prison, and their lives are going to be lived there for the most part, and they want to be on the top of the food chain, you know, because being in the bottom or anywhere in the middle is a ugly place to be in prison, you know. In any case, man, I wish everybody luck in prison, and I don't wish nobody no bad luck, man. I hope they all somehow, like a lot of lifers have gotten out of prison, I hope somehow laws change or something changes with the prison system where a lot of these men get out and get another chance at life. Because I don't care who they are or what side they're sitting on, no matter what they say, they wouldn't like nothing more than another chance at life. Another chance like I've been given, and a lot of the people that I know have been given, and have came out of death row, and have came out of doing life sentences, and who are free now, and who have good jobs, and you know, nice ladies at their side, and their kids, man, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So it's real important, man, that we watch ourselves. We don't end up in there. Let's stay free. And let's stay out here where we could help the people that love us, the people that we love, the people that are there for us, and be there for when they need us and call upon us, instead of us being incarcerated somewhere where they got to spend their resources and time trying to help us and take care of us. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you on the next one, and God bless you.